lights off real quick. So you see this shit still blinking. Caught a fox, cut his tail off. Seen a rat, stumped his head off. Blue summer, turn it to a red fall. Make a nigga run fast, call him Sonic Hedgehog.
RKO!
They gon' all be dead. I told my daughter stop breaking up her Barbie heads. I know they mad I'm living because they want me dead. Girly ass nigga, break you like a Barbie leg. Puss ass boy, get that bitch a Barbie pin. You don't want gang up in your shit, don't have a...
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Bret Hart's next opponent, the man who attacked him last show, Finn Balor. I wonder what he has to say here tonight after making his AFW debut, not his ring debut, his debut here in the company. Last show, Bret Hart was the first mark on my journey here at AFW. And tonight, there shouldn't be no reason for me to be explaining, as we all know why I did what I did last show to our AFW champion. And it's simple, ladies and gentlemen. Bret Hart doesn't want to be forgotten. Yeah, you heard that right. Bret Hart is a leech to the wrestling industry. There should be no reason why Bret is one of the newest AFW champions. This company is for new superstars, or superstars who are trying to get back to the top of the business. And Bret Hart, your time has already came a long time ago. And there he goes. I think Finn Balor just remembered who he was talking about. The champ, the AFW second ever World Heavyweight Champion, the legend, Bret Hart is here tonight. It looks like he has a couple words for Finn Balor on his own. Finn, I could care less about what you did to me last week. I don't blame your passion or your eagerness to get at my championship, even though that makes you look like a coward for attacking me behind my back. But we all love that. That's what we love about wrestling. We love the drive that it gives us. We want to be the best, so we gotta go after the best to be the next best wrestler. But looking back on what you did, Finn, last week, and what you're saying tonight before I came out here, is it really me trying to be forgotten by winning this championship? Or is it you trying to stay remembered and be relevant again? Coward, you say. I never been a coward, and you know that. From being overseas to being here, I never quit. I never left when things didn't go my way, Bret. I worked through it, unlike you. Balor throwing shots to Bret Hart, talking about the famous Montreal Screwjob between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. You know what? You're right. I left, but there's a difference between being a loser and being disrespected. I left on my own terms, and once I left Finn, I became bigger, better, and stronger. And as a wrestler, you have to have pride in yourself. And you have to re-image yourself so you don't stay stale, Finn. You should really listen to that and take notes instead of just talking and running your big old mouth about me. As a matter of fact, you talk about being forgotten and being a leash. How about you look in the mirror? Because maybe your image has gotten boring and stale to the people. How about you go to the dictionary tonight and look at the word change? Change your image. Change yourself to be bigger and better, because you're not like me, Finn. I don't need to change, because if I changed back then, this 4-square ring wouldn't be what it is today without me. Change. I don't need to change, because I've been the one changing the whole industry around the world. I've been changing the wrestling industry in multiple 4-square rings. I changed, alright, while you've been on your couch, chugging up beers, till you decided you finally want to step up and get on your feet after years of not hearing your name anymore, Brett. And that brings me to my final point of being forgotten, Brett. You have to realize these people don't care about you no more. Maybe it's good to be forgotten, but no. That's why you stepped back into this room. And now, let's talk about being unleashed and being forgotten. Because if you forgot Brett, they haven't forgotten the name Hart. They forgot you. And you know what? The only Hart they remember is the man above, and rest his soul. And why is they remembering him? They're forgetting you. And that makes you unleashed because you are leeching off his legacy like the dirty man you are, like these dirty scumbags in the crowd. And it looks like Bret Hart had enough. And Bret Hart just punches Finn Balor with a microphone in his face. And now here we go. Bret Hart has taken enough disrespect from from Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting my words mixed up here, but these two are now brawling as Finn Balor tosses Bret Hart off. And both of these men looking at each other real quick, but now Finn Balor throwing Bret Hart to the turnbuckle and now hitting him with his forearms straight to the face of Bret Hart. Balor unleashing on Hart in the corner right here. Now Finn Balor has Bret Hart looking for a 1916 to Bret Hart, but no, Bret Hart puts Balor up, spine buster onto the chair. Finn Balor is out, as well as Bret Hart. Now we're back here, ladies and gentlemen. Wrestlers has came out from the locker room, as well as officials too. And there goes Teddy Long right there, trying to make sure everything is okay. But there goes Finn Balor going after Hart again, and both of these men are going after one another. And they fall down into a pile. But it looks like Finn has a good grasp on Bret Hart, and he just headbutts Bret Hart. Both men busted open. You're not forgotten for long. I remember you now. And here's the action between Ilya Dragunov and Ricky Starks as Ilya Dragunov tosses Starks. And now Dragunov setting up for what we know, and that headbutt straight to Ricky Starks. Cover 1, 2, 3, and Ilya Dragunov wins. Ilya Dragunov winning on his first match back here in AFW. We haven't seen him in a while. But wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. There's Bryan Danielson. Fine. For real, like I mean it. I'm fine. But you know who's not going to be fine? Is you, Finn Balor. Because I promise you, the next time I get my hands on you, I will, and I mean it, I will make sure you won't be leaving this arena walking. As a matter of fact, the next time I want to get my hands on you is at Eyes of Wrestling. You want a title shot? I'll give it to you. Me and you, Eyes of Wrestling, for my AFW World Heavyweight Championship. And here we have, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles. You know, last show didn't typically go my way. Well, Rick. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the United States Champion, Apollo Crews. And I wonder what he has to say to AJ Styles. Now look, I know you're angry at everything, Styles. But tonight I'm looking for a fight. And I know you're one of the best wrestlers on this planet. And also, after last week, I believe you deserve a prize. So tonight, how about me and you for my United States Championship? Get us a referee because you're on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, United States Championship match here on the way right now. As AJ Styles and Apollo Crews. Looks like an interesting matchup. Both these men fighting for the U.S. title as they're in a collar and elbow tie-up. And now AJ Styles has Apollo Crews in that headlock. And now Styles with a takedown, taking Apollo Crews to the mat. This is Apollo Crews' first title defense against AJ Styles and rolling through. And now just look at the mass strength of Apollo Crews holding up AJ Styles. And now like suplex AJ Styles. And Apollo back on his feet, showing the athleticism. And now outside the ring, Apollo Crews looking for that big boot to the face of AJ Styles. And Styles hooks it over the turnbuckle. Now Styles looking for a hurricane run and taking out Apollo Crews right on that hard floor. Apollo getting back up to his feet. AJ Styles looking for a moonsault, caught by Apollo Crews. And now Apollo Crews throws AJ Styles through the turnbuckle and he hits the mat. Styles leading it back on his feet, but Apollo Crews over the turnbuckle, caught by AJ Styles though, right into the barricade. Apollo Crews is out. And now AJ Styles looking for that phenomenal forearm. But oh my god, there goes Ricochet. And Ricochet just caused us the match as Ricochet is taking out Apollo Crews. But now Styles is going to Ricochet. Ricochet catches him with a super kick. And
These two guys, really? These two guys don't have nothing on me. And I want them at Eyes of Wrestling.
Well, it looks like Ricochet
for the United States Championship.
And AJ Styles at Eyes of Wrestling. And he keeps on telling me, yo, this losing streak you got going on is not going to get you anywhere in AFW, in wrestling business. I want to be at the top. I want to be at the top, hey man. You feel me? I want to be at the top. I want to be with the greats. And if you keep on winning, that works out for people like Swerve Strickland. That worked out for Randy Orton. That's working out for CM Punk. And how about you be the first one to know of that group of winners?
New friends, new partners, winners. What is he even talking about? If you want to become a winner, how about you help your team and become a winner instead of beating all of them up like a scumbag? Hangman can't even get him, but oh my god! There goes Adam Cole of Undisputed Era. Adam Cole and Cody Rhodes know each other very well. And there goes Cody Rhodes' protege, MJF. Cody Rhodes is a trained MJF. Is these the members that Cody Rhodes was talking about? This scumbag.
We are back here after that match with AJ Styles versus Apollo Crews, but let's not worry about Apollo Crews. Let's worry about this man right here, Adam Cole and Pac. Adam Cole being part of Cody Rhodes' new group, as well as his Undisputed Era, as Adam Cole off the second rope with that drop kick straight to the head of Pac, and now going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Pac. Now Adam Cole has Pac up for that Ushigoroshi to the back of the neck, back of the head of Pac. And now Adam Cole setting for Adam Cole, baby, from him in the crowd. And Adam Cole last shot to Pac. Covered by Cole. 1, 2, 3, and Adam Cole wins the match. And now here we go. There's Cody Rhodes and his new group who we seen on the last show of AFW. It looks like Cody Rhodes has a mic in his hand. This right here is what you call winning. You know what? Keep on moving me. I'll win. I don't think the crowd is going to stop anytime soon, Cody, after what you did last show. Before I rudely interrupted Pac, tonight I had a couple more words for you after your loss. You see this right here? This is a winner. And winners, they get to go, while losers get the trash. So tonight, I'm going to show you what we do with trash.
Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Ray Phoenix, Pentagon Jr., and Dominic Mysterio come to the save of Pac. And this is an interesting sight to see between Pentagon and Cody Rhodes.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for this dream match of a main event between Swerve Strickland and AFW's new signee, Will Ospreay. These men will be facing each other at Eyes of Wrestling for a spot in the Wrestlemania main event against Randy Orton,
as Swerve takes down Ospreay, makes him with a boot, and Ospreay moves out the way. Now Ospreay has Swerve, and now what is he looking for? Picking up Swerve with a jackhammer, taking down Swerve Strickland. Now Ospreay looking at, wait, who's that in the corner? You call yourself the best in the world, but you couldn't even lace my boots if you tried. Will Ospreay, you are just another man whose arms are too short to box with God. And it looks like CM Punk is definitely going to be in that triple threat match, as the ref is trying to separate these two from ending this match in a disqualification. But CM Punk, he has Will Ospreay up. JT has returned the favor to Will Ospreay. And Punk will be at Eyes of Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, from the sideline, bud. See you at Eyes of Wrestling. Thank you guys for watching AFW, and we'll see you at Eyes of Wrestling.